Let's see this question. This question looks scary. So what we're going to do is we're going to write expression in rational exponents. So remember rational exponents like this. If the index is m, so this is m's root of x. Then raised by n. It could be the whole thing raised by n, or m's root of x raised by n. So those two are the same. And we can write it as x raised by a fraction. The power is the numerator in the fraction. The index is in the denominator. Okay, so we're going to write in this case. Then we know if we have x raised by a times x raised by b, same base products, we add the exponents. That's x raised by a plus b. So we're going to use those two properties to simplify this. So here we see this is inside the radicand, right? And the index is 4 square root of 8. So let's write that first. So we write it as a 3 raised by 5 radical 16. Then again, remember the index? Oh, you know what? Let's write in one shot. Let's just identify. So in our case, you see this is m, right? And this 5 radical 16 is n. So let's rewrite like that. So 3 raised by 5. Well, what is radical 16? What's radical 16? Radical 16 is 4, because 4 squared is 16. So 5 times 4, that's 20. So we don't really have to write a 5. Let's write as 20. Right, so let me write here. So 5 radical 16, that's 5 times 4, which is 20. So the power is 20, right, which is n in this case in the formula. The index is 4 radical 8. Let's simplify that too, right? Because radical 8 is 2 radical 2. Because it's 4 times 2. And square root of 4 is 2. So 4 times 2 radical 2. So which is 8 radical 2. Let's just simplify, right? So then the denominator, which is the index, is 8 radical 2. So that's inside the parentheses. Now, everything being raised by this power. Well, let's simplify this power. So the 20th root of 8, we can write as a 2 cube, right? Because a equals to 2 squared times 0 is 2 cube. So we can write as a 2 cube. Then raised by 13, which is multiply. So that's the 20th root of 2 raised by 39. Right? 29. 39. Now I can rewrite, because you see here, I have in the denominator, I have square root 2. So here I can do this. I can do 20th root of 20 raised by 40 divided by 2. Right? I don't really have to do this. Well, let's not do this. Okay, let's just rewrite this as 2 raised by 39 over 20, right? 2 raised by 39 over 20. Let's do everything in rational exponent. So that means here I have the exponent become 2 raised by 39 over 20. So 2 layers of exponent, we multiply them. So that becomes 3 raised by 20 over a radical 2, which we could simplify, but maybe we'll simplify in the end. Multiply by 2. I don't know why I made this. 2 raised by 39 over 20. Okay, now let's simplify. So 3 raised by, let's simplify 20. So first we can divide by 4. So we get a 5 divided by 4 get 2. So 5 over 2 radical 2. Let me erase some of this. So the exponent will have 5 over 2 radical 2. Right? Then multiply by 2 raised by, well, 2 raised by 39. Let's write over here. 2 raised by 39 over 20 can be written as 2 raised by 20 plus 19 over 20. Right? That equals to 2. 20 divided by 20, that's 1. Plus 19 over 20, which is 2 times 2 raised by 19 over 20. Let's write in that case. Because 2 times 2 raised by 19 over 20. Because these two cancels this in the denominator, right? Because this is over 1. The factor in the numerator, same as the factor in the denominator, that's cancel out. Now, what about this radical 2? So this one, we can leave 5 on the side. 5 times 2, square root 2 is 2 raised by half. But in the denominator, so we can write as 2 raised by negative half. Then multiply by 2 raised by 19 over 20. Same base, we add the exponent. So 5 times 2 raised by negative half plus 19 over 20. Well, we need a common denominator to combine. We multiply by 10 over 10. Now get negative, so 5 times 2 raised by negative 10 over 20 plus 19 over 20. And that's 5 times 2. Well, negative 10, so negative in front, we can move this negative in the numerator. So we have negative 10 plus 19, which is 9, 2 raised by 9 over 20. So let's write back here. So in the end, we have a 3 raised by 5 times 2 raised by 9 over 20. So that can be written as 3 times 5 times 3 raised by 2 raised by 9 over 20. Right? Or 3 raised by 5, we can, well, let's multiply. It's a big number, right? 3 raised by 4 is 81. 81 times 3, 243. So 243. Now we have 3 raised by 2 raised by, well, this exponent is 20th root of 2 raised by 9, right? That's the power of 3. So we can write as 3 raised by 20. Actually, we don't need to write this. So just leave as 3 raised by 5. So we can write the power irrational exponent. So 20 is the exponent, is the index, then 2 raised by 9. So let's write over here. So we can, in the end, we can write as 3 raised by 5, because the base is a 3, same base. 5 plus 20th root of 2 raised by 9, or we can calculate what's 2 raised by 9. 2 raised by 10 is 1024, right? So divided by 2, that's 512. So that's 512, right? So that's it. So cannot be simplified any further. So that's a 3 raised by an irrational exponent, 5 plus 20th root of 512.